Hey guys, this is episode 108 of the Daily BE. I am back in my car. We're kind of like doing these videos where we're outside of the BE office now and again. And the reason I'm in my car is that I am just coming back from kind of a networking kind of business type leaders event. You probably have one or two in your neighborhood, in your city. They're relatively common. But it got me thinking that one of the reasons for doing this BE video blog was obviously to kind of present some good style advice and just get some new content out there and help answer questions. But also, I thought it'd be kind of fun as we grow as a company to help chronicle how we're doing it and the ways that we're setting ourselves apart and how we are trying to reach more people and provide more value to you guys. And one of those ways is very much an old school approach, and that is because we are still a local company, even though we do a lot online as far as creating content and doing things like this. We're still local, and a lot of that means that we reach out and build new relationships with different people. So this morning was a really great example where it's a small group of folks, and everyone had a very, very similar mindset where it was about helping each other out. And this kind of thing is something that, my background was as an engineer. And as an engineer, I had my cubicle, and to a large extent was kind of patterned to not always reach out to people face to face. Maybe your office is kind of like this, where it's oftentimes easier to send an email. It's easier to copy people on emails and different things versus actually talking to them, even if they're just, right over there, not too far away. And I feel pretty lucky that in the last, call it 24 or 36 months, I've really realized the importance of just building relationships with different people, and not necessarily for, short-term gain. I don't think that's a good approach at all, but really just learning who people are, what they do, and you never know in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, where people are going to be, where you're going to be, and what might shake out of it. But the bottom line is that everyone is really, really interesting, I think. And everyone's got a story. And if you give them a chance to tell it, I think you'd be really, really surprised at what you learn about them and about what you learn about yourself. So kind of, wrapping up, this is very much an old school approach, or I would call it an old school approach to business, where you're just meeting new people and building connections. And even everything we do online, we try to remember that the end game of Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or here on YouTube is to meet you guys in person. And some of you could be out of state, out of country, and maybe YouTube and the comment section and different things is going to be as far as we can go for quite a while, but you never know. And social media is a great connector in a lot of ways, but we try to remind ourselves every day as we grow our company that we are a very much a face-to-face kind of company, and that building connections and building relationships in our communities and beyond is really key to our success. So it's been fun. And I think regardless of where you are, if you work in kind of a sales type role, or even if you are an engineer, there are a lot of people around you that you probably don't necessarily know. And I kind of challenge you to go out and just make some new connections and meet some people. It's, if you're not used to it, it is a little bit of a different thing. I was certainly there at one point in my career, but it really is a fun and I think liberating experience to start building new connections. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you are in kind of a business sort of role, great. If not, I'd especially love to hear what you think. A lot of people call it networking. Other people call it, building leads in a very much a sales perspective. But really all that is just making new connections, meeting new people, and building relationships. I think it's pretty key, no matter what your role. I think it's really important. But let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comments below, and we'll be back with another topic. Oh, and also let me know what you guys think as far as, if we were to kind of start doing more videos on kind of chronicling, my day and the different things that myself and the rest of the Bespoke Edge team does. I like this idea of kind of giving you guys a glimpse into how we're building our brand and how we're trying to make it more valuable to you guys via advice in these different videos, some blog posts, and all the other mediums and channels that we can think of. So, hope that helps, guys. If nothing else, I think this video is kind of a little food for thought. Well, like so many of my videos, I suppose. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we will be back tomorrow.